All right, and recording is set. So welcome to our team call. It is January the 14th, 2016, and second team call of the year. Last week, we were all about setting our vision for the year, getting pumped up, believing in ourselves, and really just, getting that fire in your belly feeling to set the course for this year and achieve those big, huge goals. This week, we're going to completely go the other direction, and we're going to talk about details and numbers and how to actually use this business to create income, which I know is, we all have those deeper purposes for being here, like changing lives and truly helping people and making a difference and living out our passion. But when it comes down to it, we're also here to build a business. We need to pay our bills. We need to get out of debt. We need to be able to support our families. We need to be able to show that all this time and effort and energy that we're putting into this thing is actually paying off somewhere. So that's going to be kind of the gist of tonight's call. But before we get into all that, I want to take just a few minutes to introduce myself, to make a few announcements, and give some shout outs. So let me pull up my shout out list right quick. So for those of you that are new to our team or to our team calls, my name's Miranda Asmussen. I am a 5-star diamond coach, elite coach, and the founding coach of Team Fresh and Fit. We keep tiptoeing around that 800 number. There's around 800 of us in our team right now, and we're pushing for 1,000 quickly. All right. Sorry, this takes me a minute. I'm not real good with technology. I won't learn that. I'm like slow if it involves computers and technology. All right, so I want to welcome our newest coaches to our team. I haven't done this in a long time, but it's January, and everybody that's joining as a coach right now is excited, and we're all super excited to have new people with us. So I'm going to give shout outs to all the new coaches on the team, as well as the person who sponsored them. So we first want to welcome Tammy Dennis, sponsored by Nicole Wilson. We welcome Lisa Miller, sponsored by Renee Smith. We are welcoming 4 new coaches sponsored by Crystal Gaither. Crystal Gaither is definitely our top recruiter of the week. Way to go, girl. She brought on new coaches Alicia Sackett, Tracy Long, Leslie Ashford, and Jamie Reed. So welcome to you, girls. I am welcoming Lauren Smith, sponsored by Melissa Lehman. Yvonne Fernandez, sponsored by Esther Grijalva. Holly Curry, sponsored by Katie McGalvray. Chad Peary, sponsored by me. Holly Fannin, sponsored by me. Jacob Thompson, sponsored by Holly Thompson. And Sloan Snodgrass, sponsored by Jacob Thompson. You can see where people sign their spouses up and then place coaches under their spouses. That's a great technique. We'll talk about that on another call. We are welcoming Ashley Chitwood, sponsored by Jennifer Waite, and Stephanie Hudson, sponsored by me, and Pamela Hortman, sponsored by me. So welcome to all of our new coaches on the team this week. We are so excited to see new people who have goals, who come into our FIT family to work on themselves and also pay it forward to other people in their lives. It's a beautiful thing to be at the starting line and taking off. There's no greater moment of enthusiasm and hope and excitement than that moment right there. So sponsor coaches, be sure you're supporting your new people by getting them into a challenge group, helping them reach their goals, get on the phone with them, welcome them to our team, ask them what their goals are, and help them get started off right. That is super important for everybody, that they feel supported and welcomed right away. Okay, what else do we have? Okay, reminder for January, guys, it's January and we're in health and fitness. You should be having people, helping people left and right to get started in a challenge pack this year. It's never easier to help someone get started than in the first of the year. It's on everyone's mind to work on their health. There's an obesity epidemic in our country, and we have the best solution. We have nutrition, fitness, accountability, support, and recognition to offer them. You can't find that anywhere else, especially for as cheap as we're able to offer that. So make sure you're aware of the challenge packs we have on promotion this month. There was some confusion a couple weeks ago. Somebody said, is 21 Day Fix still available in a challenge pack this month? Just about every fitness program we have is available in a challenge pack all the time, 24/7, 12 months a year. Okay? It's just they take a few of them each month and knock them down an additional $20, sometimes $40, and put them on promotion. So they're cheaper than their normal challenge pack price. So make sure you understand that. This month on promotion at the $140 price is 21 Day Fix and 21 Day Fix Extreme and the 3-day refresh. You can get all three of those challenge packs for that awesome low price of $140. Huge savings for people. You can also get 21 Day Fix and Extreme in the Kickstart package that comes with the 3-day refresh for $180. Awesome savings there too. And then with Hammer and Chisel, there's two different options. They can get it with Shakeology or with the Performance line products, Energize and Recover, for $160 for either one. Massive savings. And I'll tell you guys, one of the things that I've been realizing this week as I'm talking to people and going back and following up with previous customers who maybe ordered 21 Day Fix this time last year and never did it. So they're going to dust off their 21 Day Fix and they're going to commit to do 3 rounds of it. But right now they're ordering the Hammer and Chisel challenge pack from me. And I'm telling them, you take that thing and set it on top of your DVD player where every day when you do 21 Day Fix, you see what's coming next. And you know that you're holding yourself accountable to start this in 9 weeks. So you better commit and do that 21 Day Fix 3 rounds in a row so that you'll be ready to tackle Hammer and Chisel. So take those past customers that hadn't been successful, help them get into a challenge pack this month, save some money, and set them up for long-term success by casting that vision into their future for them. Remember, if you earn Success Club 5 or higher this month, you'll have access to the Jen Sincero webinar. She's the author of the book that we all know and love, You Are a Badass. She is an incredible speaker. She's got some TED Talks on YouTube. You should go check her out. I can't wait to be on that webinar. I'm so excited about it. I'm going to have my kids listen. It's going to be great. So make sure you hit Success Club 5 or higher and earn the rights to be on that webinar. Monday, Cafe Latte Shakeology launched this past Monday. I know I ordered mine. Raise your hand if you ordered yours. Yeah, it's so yummy, yummy, yummy. I've been selling it like crazy since Monday. People are all over some coffee, y'all. I love the idea of a coffee drink. It is just like, it's crazy. That barista pack has vanilla Shakeology, chocolate Shakeology, and the cafe latte together. I think I had all 4 of my people that bought a challenge pack today ordered that. So it's really popular. Okay, a few things specific to our team. And I know this is tedious and it's not near as fun as when I can just like preach at y'all, but please take notes on this. This is really, really important. On February 20th in Quitman, Texas, where I live, which I know a lot of you are far away and can't make it, but on February 20th, I'm hosting a live training here in my town, in a room together, face-to-face with all of us. It's called the One Body, One Life training. We're going to go over how to be successful at this business. We are going to wring every ounce of everything that I know out in that training. I'm also bringing in Jackie Bull from Longview, Texas, who is a millionaire. She's in the Millionaire Club. She is hugely successful. She's been a coach for a very long time. She's a good friend of mine. She teaches fitness classes, so she can kind of bring that component into it as well. But she's incredible. She's going to be coming in and helping speak along with a couple of other people that I'm working on nailing down. So it's going to be a great day of hands-on training. You can bring your new coaches to this. I am trying to figure out a way to stream it live, so some of you can be on at a distance if you can't be with us live. But I'd encourage all of you who can to come February 20th. It's 9 to 5. We will have a workout that afternoon. So be sure and be ready for that. It'll be casual, comfortable, come ready to get to work. I'm going to teach you how to put together a planner that has, I have color-coded stuff in here that tells me what to do every day. I'm going to teach you how to put together a notebook to organize your business. It's going to be very hands-on. I know a lot of you learn best that way, so I want to offer that to you. February 20th. Our Diamond Retreat. Last year's Diamond Retreat was one of the highlights of my life. It was incredible. I was so worried that it was going to be a flop, and it was amazing. We had the best time. We bonded, and honestly, I credit all of our success in 2015 to that Diamond Retreat. A lot of us met for the first time. We understood each other. We cried together. We had a little bit too much to drink together. We had our pictures done together, the anxiety and nerves of having yourself photographed. It was a wonderful time. So that's coming up again this year. It will be April 8th through the 10th at my family lake house on Lake Granbury, just outside Fort Worth, Texas. It's a wonderful, huge house. We can accommodate lots of people there. And we're going to go shopping. We're going to do all kinds of fun stuff. Again, I'll have hair and makeup there and photographer to do headshots for you guys so you can use them for social media. And it's going to be really, really amazing. You do have to hit Diamond by March the 3rd in order to attend this retreat. Those people who hit Diamond between right now and March the 3rd get first dibs on picking out their bed at the lake house. And for those who were there last year, you definitely want to be in the main house. There's a bunk room that's across the way a little bit. It was the garage. There's like a little covered dog run between the house and the garage. And you definitely, prime spot is in the house, the main house. So you're right there. You don't have to go outside and walk to the bunk room. Jessica Heckle calls dibs. You can't call dibs because you're already Diamond. You got to hit Diamond between now and March 3rd to get to call dibs on what bed you want. Otherwise, I'm going to give it to the veteran Diamonds, and they can have the king size bed with the spa tub and all that good stuff. Yes, good question. Katie McGelvray asked, do they have to be my personally sponsored coach? Yes, but Jennifer Allen and Brandy Trammell are both hosting Diamond Retreats this year. So I think Brandy's is going to be in June, and I believe Jennifer's is in May. She can correct me or inform you guys on that. So you will have access to a Diamond Retreat some way, somehow. I did include my entire downline last year because it was our first one. And I realized if we did that this year, I wouldn't have room to fit everybody in the house. So, yeah, it'll be for my personally sponsored coaches. That's a great question. Okay, shift gears a little bit. Let's talk about right now. Team calendar. Right now, there is a coach open house going on that I am hosting. I'm just using old posts that I had done in there before. But if you have people that you want to share our business with, tag me in our team page and let me know. I want to be added to the open house group. You're all probably already in there, but if you're not, you can request to be added and bring your prospects. And all you need to do is go to the search bar for that page and type in day one. And the day one post will pop up. You can tag your person in that post, and then tomorrow you can tag them in day two. So you run it for them based on the content that's already in there. Okay? That's a great way to share the business with people and help them get to know us, who we are, and what we do. In order to prepare to finish the month strong, so today is the 14th. We've got 2 weeks and 3 days left to solidify Success Club for January. That's plenty of time. If you're following our team calendar, you are going to up your own odds of success. It's what I follow. It's what Brandy follows. And a lot of the top coaches on our team follow this. We got the idea from Anita Myron, who is a top coach in the entire network. So this works. On Monday, you need to start promoting some sort of free challenge. It does not have to be anything to do with fitness and nutrition. You need to think about what you're good at. If you're good at scrapbooking, if you're good at finances, if you're good at planning Disney World trips like Melissa Lehman, whatever your thing is that sets you apart, run some kind of free challenge and teach people how to do what you know how to do. It's probably going to be that thing that comes so easy to you and so naturally that you don't think anybody else would even be interested in hearing about it because it's so natural to you. So offer some kind of free challenge that starts on the 25th. You want to promote it starting on the 18th, create an event page, get it all planned out, put a really cute cover picture. You can make one at PicMonkey.com, or you can Google, Facebook cover pics, motivation, fitness, and a bunch of stuff will pop up. So you can go find one on Google Images, or you can make your own. But put together that event page, put a cute picture on it, and start promoting it. Promote it. Help people understand that you are here as a coach to add value for free, and you expect nothing in return. Okay? During the week of the free challenge, I don't even know what I'm doing yet, but I'm going to do something different. I'm tired of doing the free 5-day slim downs. On Wednesday, the 27th, you start telling that group, your free group, that you would love to invite them and give them first dibs on your February challenge group that starts February 8th. But the deadline to sign up is January 31st. Okay? You can start teaching them about how you use a group similar to the free one that you're running to also help women empower themselves to conquer their health and fitness goals. And you, because they have committed to your free challenge, you guys are having so much fun by the end of that third day. Y'all are connecting. You've got fellowship and sisterhood going on. There's support. It's lively and engaging. Tell them that because they're in your free group, they get first access, first dibs to sign up for your February challenge. Throw in some kind of, cool offer with that. Like they're going to get your tip sheet for weight loss, 10 tips to help you lose weight fast. Create something valuable for them. For me, it's an ebook that I wrote that has daily devotionals and scriptures and prayer journal and food journal all packed in together. It doesn't have to be that fancy or that in depth. Take something that's valuable that you can create, make it cute with a photo app or PicMonkey, and let them know they're going to get exclusive access to your extra bonus thing when they sign up to join your February 8th challenge group. Set that deadline for January 31st and hold to it. Do not wiggle on that deadline. Here's the thing. Raise your hand if somebody's ever given you an excuse on why they can't buy a challenge pack. Yeah, that should be everybody. Everybody on the call should have their hand up. Yeah, if you don't create a situation that increases their chances of taking action and saying yes to themselves on their own goals, then you are the one to blame for the plethora of excuses that get thrown at you. I will be completely honest with you guys. I don't get excuses very often unless somebody truly 100% cannot afford it. Like they really don't have a penny to their name. I've learned that if you create a sense of urgency and you pour value into people through a free challenge like this, you eliminate the no. You eliminate the excuses. So be sure that you're watching our team calendar and that you're planning for success for January. There is absolutely zero reason why everybody on this team should not hit Success Club this month. There's no reason. None whatsoever. So get to it, follow the team calendar, and you'll make it happen. Okay. That was a lot to tell you guys, but I wanted to be sure you had all the information and announcements and you're in the know. All right, I'm going to go to screen share, and I'm going to talk to you guys tonight about how to earn money in this business. Show me the money, right? Show me the money. I'm going to screen share. Okay. Cool. All right. I don't know why it's not showing me. There you are. Okay. Can you guys see that PowerPoint? All right. This is not a pretty one because I didn't have time to make a pretty one, but it will give you the information that you need in order to understand how to make money in this business. All right. First of all, the first way you earn as a Team Beachbody coach is through direct sales and commissions. You earn 25% on every sale. That does not apply to challenge packs. Challenge packs are more than 25%. But if you sell a random bag of Shakeology or a 21-day fix program alone, you are paid 25% of that product's value to you in commission. You also earn a commission from club members. You get 15% off of anything a club member orders. Now, why is that? Beachbody gives them 10% off for being a club member, and then you're paid 15% of anything they order. So it still comes out to be 25% off total. And then finally, subscriptions. Every time someone who's a club member with you processes their membership payment, you are paid a percentage of their payment. So direct sales and commissions. This is the way you earn when you're first a coach. But honestly, this right here accounts for maybe 10% of my paycheck every week now. And that's what you want to transition out of. And I'm going to show you how that works. Okay. One of the ways that you start to create more income with your business is through bonuses. So you may not realize some of this, but, and what this Shakeology Fast Start bonus, I think that's outdated. Basically, there's a bonus assigned for certain packages, and there's bonuses assigned for how many volume points your team cycles in a certain week. And it's kind of complicated to explain on a PowerPoint. So if you're confused about how Team Cycle Bonus works, go to YouTube or go to your Coach Online office and watch the video demonstrations of how Team Cycle Bonus works. One of the things that I didn't know about for a while was this Showcase Challenge Pack. There's a package that only coaches, new coaches that are signing up can order. It has 3 different fitness programs in it, plus Shakeology. So make sure you're aware of that. Read up on the details of that and understand what that is. The last one in there, matching check bonus. This is something that you definitely want to know is coming at you. As a star diamond or higher, for all of the diamonds, rubies, and emeralds on your team, Beachbody takes whatever that person earned in Team Cycle Bonus from that week. Beachbody calculates 10% of that and then pays you a bonus for it. They don't take it out of your coach's money. Your coach earns what they earned. But Beachbody says, hey, you're doing a good job being a leader, so we're going to pay you 10% of whatever your go-getters on your team earned in Team Cycle Bonus last week. So that matching check bonus starts to add up big time when you have lots of diamond coaches and rubies and emeralds on your team and you're leading them well, you get rewarded for that. So you need to know about that. I'm going to skip this picture because you can't see it very good. Okay, this graphic shows you some potential earnings. This is just a what if kind of scenario. So this assumes that you are running 3 challenge groups. These 3 challenge groups could be all in the same month. They could be stretched across 3 months. The more you need to create income, the faster you will go. So it's up to you on the frequency and the speed that you take. But for example, if you in your first challenge group signed up 2 people to join you, and they both wanted 21-day fix, and it was regular price at $160 for that month, and there were 2 of them, you would earn $50 a piece for each challenge pack, which would allow you to earn $100 from that challenge group. In challenge group number 2, you had another 2 people sign up with challenge packs, and the 2 customers from the prior month who had ordered a challenge pack processed a Shakeology order. And 2 other people ordered Shakeology. I mean, this is just a what-if scenario here. In your second month or second challenge group, you would earn $224. And then you can see in your third challenge group down there, you're picking up speed. You sold 4 challenge packs for this one and 2 Shakeology orders plus 4 residual shake orders from the month before. You made $432. And again, this is all just commissions. This does not account for any additional bonuses from Beachbody, from Team Cycle bonus, matching bonus, anything like that. That's just direct sales and commissions. So you can see how pretty quickly you can start creating some income to bring in for your family. And I'll break that down more specifically in just a minute. So the challenge packs are the absolute best value, not just for you in terms of commissions or bonus payments, but for your customer as well. But I want you to understand what commission is awarded to each level of challenge pack. So the dark blue line at the top there is the price of our challenge packs. They go from $140 all the way up to $305. The bonus awarded for each level of challenge pack is listed below. Now, why is it not called a commission? Commissions are only 25% of whatever product is sold. On challenge packs, it's actually between 30 and 40% is what you're being paid. So not only is your customer saving money, you're making more money than if you're just selling products in Shakeology by themselves. So for the $140 challenge packs, your bonus payment is $40. And that is paid to you regardless of whether that person signs up as a customer or a coach. It doesn't matter. You're paid the same. You're paid the same. For the $305 challenge pack, which is the ultimate reset, you earn $105 in bonus payment for that challenge pack. It's way more than 25%. Okay, challenge packs benefit everyone. Challenge packs are the absolute best way for you to build your business and the fastest way for you to earn income, recruit new coaches, and create massive growth. The customer saves money. Often it's more than $100 in savings when you figure everything in together. They save money. It is a better value for them. The customer gets everything they need. They get nutrition, fitness. They often get free bonuses from Beachbody, like an extra workout. They get $2 shipping, so they're saving money there too. They get access to your challenge group. They have the money back guarantee. And they've got you there as their coach, supporting them every step of the way. They also get free 30 days VIP access to Beachbody On Demand, so they can try that out, as well as the other features of the club membership, from meal plans and shopping lists, all that good stuff that's in there. You get a higher percentage bonus than just straight commission. Like I told you, it's more than 25%. And finally, you're awarded Success Club points, 2 points per challenge pack. And what does that mean? That allows you rewards such as the Sagi bobblehead that's coming my way next week. I have a whole collection of trainer bobbleheads sitting right over there on my shelf. The Jen Sincero webinar we all get to be a part of for hitting Success Club 5 this month. In addition, trips. You can earn the Success Club trip and get it paid for by earning Success Club 5 every month. You also get free customers given to you from Beachbody. If once you make it to being an elite coach, every month that you hit Success Club, Beachbody gives you $100. Just, here you go. You're an elite coach. You made Success Club, so here's $100. I don't know about you, but that's helpful. That's incredibly helpful. So again, I can't talk about how to earn income with being a Beachbody coach without really drilling into you that challenge packs are your BFF. Nod your head if you're understanding. Okay, good. The challenge pack is a huge savings. I don't know if you guys can see the numbers breakdown on this, but the one on the left is the Strawberry Shakeology and the P90X3 DVD package. So it's $249.80 is the subtotal. Then you add on $28 in shipping and $22 in tax for a grand total of $301 for P90X and Strawberry Shakeology. Separately, that's no bonus DVD, that's no access to Beachbody On Demand or Club, that is no no Success Club points for you, and the customer is overpaying. They're overpaying. It's robbing them blind. The challenge pack is illustrated on the right, okay? The P90X3 challenge pack is $205. The customer gets the discounted $2 shipping, so the tax is less. Also, it's only $18, so they're coming out at, what does that say, $225 instead of $301. Plus, they get access to your challenge group. They get free bonus stuff from Beachbody. They get access to club membership for those first 30 days for free. They get any free extra incentives or bonuses that you offer for your challenge pack customers, which you should. You should cushion the heck out of the challenge pack to make it so exclusive and so much more valuable to them that they can't help but want to do the challenge pack. Okay, so that's the value of the challenge pack. They save money, you earn more money. All right, so new coaches need to pay attention to this. I want you to raise your hand if you have a spouse that has given you a hard time about the cost of your Shakeology and business service fees every month. They don't understand why it costs so much, and they're not drinking it, so they don't understand how great you feel, and they're not in our team page or on these calls, so they don't get our culture. They don't understand why you're in love and bleeding blue for Beachbody now. They don't get it, okay? So your job, if you want to show your financial partner that you're making something happen with this business, you want to share with them how you're covering your own Shakeology costs. You want to do it fast. On top of that, Shakeology, for most of us, it was for me, is expensive when you're first getting started. It is. I was broke as a joke when I became a coach, and I could not afford, back then it was $89 a month. I could not afford that. I just couldn't. So I had to cover my own cost in order to stay on it and not have to cancel it. So here's how you do it, okay? In your first month as a coach, your cost is $140 for your 21-day fixed challenge pack. We'll use that as an example. What are you going to do in month one? You're going to get at least 2 people to join you as a coach and 2 others to join you as a customer, because not everybody's going to want to upgrade to coach. But if you can get 4 people to order that challenge pack from you, you will have earned $160 in commission. So you more than broke even. You made all your money back plus $20 that covered any additional tax or shipping on your challenge pack. So you also hit Emerald rank, which qualifies you for Team Cycle bonus and free customer leads from Beachbody, all in month 1. So you can pay yourself back for your investment the same month that you make it if you're dedicated and you follow these steps. In month 2, your cost is $97 for your Shakeology and $17 for your business service fees, which comes out to about $114. Now that all varies depending on the tax rate where you are and where you live and all that stuff, but it's around $114 that you're out each month as a coach. What do? You get 3 more people to join you for that challenge pack, which comes out to $120 in commissions or bonuses. You also are paid a commission on the Shakeology home direct orders that process from those people you invited in month 1, which those 2 customers, when they process a shake order, it's going to be around $64 total for those 2 customers. We can't account for your Team Cycle bonus because we don't know where you're placed in the downline and how much volume is underneath you and how much volume you're generating. So that's an unknown. So total for month 2, you will have earned $184 and a little more. So you would have made about $6 and whatever your Team Cycle bonus is. Plus you'll still be Emerald rank. So you are earning Team Cycle bonus, you're getting free customer leads, and you hit Success Club. So you're well on your way to establishing yourself, and you paid for your own Shakeology. Month 3, you can start to see how it starts to build up. So your total of earnings for month 3, if you follow that same pattern, would be it'd be over $300 when you start accounting for Team Cycle bonus. So you would have made at least $162 on top of covering your own costs. So not only is your Shakeology paid for, but you made $160 or more. You're still Emerald rank, you're qualifying for free leads, and you hit Success Club. So the cool thing is that after 6 months of being super consistent with hitting Success Club every month and inviting and starting new challenge groups, you're going to start to see your income pick up the pace. And after 1 year of being consistent with hitting Success Club every month, covering your own cost, inviting new people to join you, you'll see your income astronomically go up after 1 year. But you've got to give it a year. You got to give it a year. I want you guys to understand what's possible. I had to cover the name on this graphic because she's one of the top coaches and she did not want too many people seeing her income. She's very private and very humble. This is from one of the top coaches in our company. She signed up in 2010. In her first year, she made $32,000, which came out to about $1,200 a week. Now that's on average. So you can't expect that in your first 6 months of being a coach. But if you're dedicated and diligent, you can expect that per week in your second 6 months as a coach. In 2011, she made almost $150,000, which was a little over $4,000 a week. Would that change your life? I'm just wondering. Would $4,000 a week do something to change your family? I know that it would change things for a lot of you. In 2012, she made almost $500,000, which was over $8,000 a week. And you can see from there how it goes up. In 2015, she made $1.3 million, over $30,000 a week. A week. So $1.3 million in a year is a lot of money for one coach to bring in. And notice it didn't happen after 1 year. But after 1 year, she was making $150,000, which is pretty dang sweet considering you start with nothing and it only takes a year to get to that point. I know when I started working as a college English teacher, I was hardly making $24,000 a year. And teachers never have a hope of making much more than that. But look at this, guys. $1.3 million of income after just 5 years in this business. It is possible. There are a lot of coaches out there seeing that kind of money coming in just from hitting Success Club. That's all it is. Hit Success Club every month. So what's the plan? Social media is your plan. Share your journey. Tell a story of the lessons that you've learned and the obstacles you have conquered, no matter how small they are. You've got to pay attention to your own successes and don't minimize them, because you may not be where you want to be, but you sharing some teensy tiny little success story is exactly what a beginner needs to hear in order to feel inspired to reach out to you. I was talking to a coach yesterday, one of my diamond coaches. I won't mention names, but she has over $40,000 in credit card debt and she wants it gone. She wants to be free from that. So in her mind, she has not been successful financially as a coach until she's able to be out from under that debt and she can quit her day job. That's what she wants to do. So in her mind, she has nothing to share about financial success until those two things are done. I asked her what her average check was per week, and she told me around $200 a week. So that's $800 a month. That keeps someone's utilities on. That pays for daycare. That keeps gas in the car and makes the car payment. That could pay the mortgage. That kind of money is worth sharing with someone. So we really had a talk about how she needs to pay closer attention to the success she is having, and she needs to tell people about it, because $200 a week feels doable to a newer coach. They can wrap their head around that. $1.3 million in a year feels like something a new coach could never attain. They're not going to relate to that. But $800 a month? Heck yeah. I know there's a lot of working mommies out there that would love to have daycare paid for. Maybe they could stop working overtime if they could just pay for daycare with their business. Share who you're becoming. You all should be reading personal development. Share quotes from it. Tell about how it's changing you. Share what you're learning and the person that you feel yourself becoming. Share your dreams and your plans. You may not be making $1.3 million a year yet, but you can sure tell people that that's your goal and that's what you're working towards, because you want to pay off $40,000 worth of debt and quit your job and be home with your kids. You can tell them, this is what I'm working for, and I believe it's possible. I have the support I need. I have the most amazing compensation plan, and I've got a team culture that keeps me feeling fired up and believing in myself. Share that. Post on social media as though you're already a success. If you go onto Facebook and in your mind you're going, man, I suck as a coach. My challenge group is like, nobody's participating. It's like crickets in there. What am I going to go post that shares anything with anyone? And so you go in there and then you just kind of halfway try. You got to go on to social media as though you're already a success. You need to see yourself as a $1.3 million a year coach and post like that, because that's where you're headed. If you stay in this long enough and you're consistent, you're dedicated, you'll get there. I'll get there. I firmly believe that. Use social media as your own reality TV show. We all love reality TV. People are voyeuristic. We were created for relationship with God and with each other. It's not wrong to enjoy connecting with other people, taking a peek inside the windows of their house to see what they're doing and learning from them, being inspired from them, and sometimes looking at them going, I'm never going to do that. But use your social media as your own reality TV show. Let people watch you change and succeed. I can't tell you how many times I've had people come to me and say, Miranda, I've been watching you for 3 years, and I'm kicking myself for never reaching out to you until now, but I've watched you. You're not even the same person you were 3 years ago. And I don't even know who they are. I can't tell you how often that happens, simply because I just keep sharing in hopes that that person who needs me will step out. Constantly invite people in. It's like, imagine people standing out in your front yard, and all you've got to do is go open the door and say, come on in. That's what your social media is. If you live life with the door shut, you're never going to be successful at this business. You have to invite them to join you, to change with you, to go on a journey with you, to be led by you. So what's the plan for your business activity? What's the plan there? I'm going to blow through this real quick. Hit Success Club every month. How many times have I said this during this call? That is the key to your income success. You've got to hit Success Club every month. For those of you that don't know what that is, a challenge pack is worth 2 points. You need at least 5 points to qualify for Success Club. That's 3 people. 3 people would give you 6 points. 3 challenge packs in 31 days. That is a very, very small number considering how many days you have to get that done. If you want to go faster in this business, then you need to hit Success Club 10. That's 5 people, 5 challenge packs. You can do that. You've got to run challenge groups. There are coaches on this team who can recruit like nobody's business, who can sell a challenge pack, and who are wonderful at external social media, but they're not running challenge groups. You are not going to create longevity and keep your people on Shakeology and have your coaches stick around if you're not helping them get results in a challenge group. You have to do that. You've got to help these people. You made a commitment to them when they ordered from you, and you've got to see that commitment through. Share results from your challenge groups to give yourself credibility as you invite others to join you. So instead of just sharing your own results all the time, you can share results from the group that you're running. Instead of finding pictures from beachbodychallenge.com, you can say, this is Amanda from my challenge group. She's my friend, and she's lost 12 pounds with 21 Day Fix. Look at her. Give her a round of applause. That gives you credibility as a coach. It shows what you're doing doesn't just work for you, it works for the people you're teaching and leading. This should go without saying, but do your own workout and shake. Drink your Shakeology and do your workout every day. That gives you 2 things to post about right there. Right there. If you're not doing those things, you're not going to feel confident about sharing your transformation. You're going to feel like a fake or a fraud. Do your workout according to the calendar of the program you're on and drink your Shakeology every day. Do personal development. Track your business with the Business Activity Tracker. It's a PDF in your Coach Online office, or you can even just Google Beachbody Business Activity Tracker and you can find that thing. Print it out, put it in a notebook, or save it online and edit it for each week and follow the activities on that thing. It will hold you accountable to do what you need to do to build your business. Find 1 hour a day and do a daily power hour where you sit down with that BAT and you go through every activity on it in 1 hour. I don't care if you're a working mom with 12 children, you can find 1 hour a day to devote to something that gives your kids a future and allows you to build this business. You can find 1 hour a day. I know you can. Finally, connect with your coach, get on the team calls, get in the team page, do the trainings, and go search out the information you need through YouTube, Coach Online Office, and Google. You're responsible for figuring out where the gaps are in your business and going out there and finding the information you need. I am a poster child for going and finding out the information I need. I have no team calls to get on until recently when Melissa McAllister started doing them. I have no one giving me a PowerPoint like this telling me what to do. I go find it on YouTube. I go stalk the top coaches and I watch what they're doing. I go to events and I take voracious notes and I apply it. So you've got to go out and seek out the information you need as well. Okay, I want to tell you guys a story. This is my son. This is River. He is about to be 18 years old, but this picture was taken when he was 12 or 13. I think he was 12. He's my baby boy. This is him with my youngest daughter, Livy, when he was 10. And this is him piggybacking on his little brother, Camden. They're 3 years apart. And a lot of you know my story of my daughter, Sophie, being diagnosed with cancer when she was 4. And then my husband followed suit 3 years later when he was 35. River has always been the one who, he didn't want to be a burden. He never wanted to let us down or draw attention to himself or cause a problem because he is so empathic that he knew we had too much on our plates already. And even when he was really, really little, like 5, 6 years old, you all know I've been very open about the struggles in my marriage. My husband and I we had these horrible, horrible screaming fights. And River would take his little brother to the living room and turn the TV up as loud as he could get it and play with his brother. At 5 and 6 years old, he was protecting him and taking care of him. He's that kind of kid. When he was little, he loved basketball. But he got really, really tall, really fast, and he went through this awkward phase where it's like his legs were moving in slow motion because they were so long. It's like his body couldn't catch up with his legs. He was never the best basketball player on the court. A lot of his friends were better than him. They developed sooner. They got stronger earlier, and sometimes he sat the bench. He was never a starter. But slowly but surely, well, before I get to that part, even I as his mom, I would cringe sometimes because he struggled when he was out on the court. He would throw the ball away. He would miss the pass. He would miss the shot. He did have his shining moments when he would play well. I mean, he didn't completely suck. He was all right. But he loved it as though he wanted to aim high for the NBA someday. And I, as his mom, wanted to help direct him in areas where I thought he could be successful. I doubted him a little bit. I did. And I would encourage him to do other things. He was very artistic, and I would try to encourage him to celebrate his other talents. But that kid loved basketball more than anything. And here he is in this picture. He's number 3 shooting the ball, senior year. He is now scoring more than half the points of his entire team. The other night, the team had 67 points. Rivers scored 35 of them, and 20 of those were from free throws. He made 20 out of 24 free throws. There he is again. He's up in the air shooting the ball. He's incredibly talented on offense and defense. He completely dominates on the court. He's incredible. Like, there's people talking about him being able to play at a junior college level, maybe somewhere around here. He's doing that well. And I want to tell you this because you're going to want to give up in this business. You will want to give up because there will come a moment or a season when you don't see success happening, or you don't see it fast enough, or the doubters in your life are so loud in your ear that you can't even hear your dream anymore. You are going to want to give up. There's going to be months where you're wildly successful and you swear you repeat the same activities the next month and nothing happens. You will face a time when you want to give up. If you need income as bad as I did when I became a coach, you will want to give up at some point. You're going to doubt if this is ever going to work. And I faced a time period like that as well. I signed up to be a coach in June of 2011, and I really, really wanted to make a go at this. But that fall, our finances were so bad. I was under a lot of pressure from my parents and my in-laws to go get a job. So I did. I was teaching college English at a junior college an hour away from where I live, and I was driving a 4-wheel drive Tahoe there and back, which was horribly expensive gas cost. And I spent that semester making around $1,000 a month before I paid for my gas. Luckily, my mom was keeping my little girl at the time who wasn't in school yet, so I didn't have any childcare costs. But during that semester, I realized what I'd always known. My heart was to be home with my kids. I wanted to be home and available for my children, but we needed income so bad that I made a decision in December of 2011. I said, I have to give this coaching thing a chance. I've got to make $1,000 a month with Beachbody, and I'm going to make myself do it. I have to do this. If $1,000 a month teaching college English is what's going to help our family, I'm going to do it with Beachbody. So I told my husband, I'm not going back for the spring semester. I'm quitting. I have to be home. It's ripping my heart out to leave my little girl every day. I can't do this. So January of 2012, I made a decision to make money with Beachbody, and I found Tommy Migrant's 5-step process for inviting on YouTube, and I watched his hour and 10-minute long presentation about 50 times. I printed out the script by myself, y'all. I had no coach helping me. I had nothing, nobody. It was me and my computer and a will to do something. And I sat at my dining room table, and I had that Tommy Migrant script, and I started inviting people. I told them about Shakeology and how I'd lost 40 pounds doing Insanity and drinking this shake, and that I wanted to help them do it too. And I'm sure I was salesy, and I'm sure I said the wrong things, and I'm sure I was pushy and had no finesse with what I was saying, but it worked. Within 3 months' time, I was bringing in $1,000 a month, just like I committed to do. And I've never stopped since. You guys are going to face a similar crossroads where you have to make a decision to see this through. And I thank God every single day that I listened, that he made me listen to that still, small, quiet voice in the back of my mind that was telling me, I have something in store for you, and I need you to trust me. I need you to trust me and see this through. And it turned into what is now our amazing team, full of people that I love like family. You guys, I can't tell you, getting to finally meet Amy Hoffman at Super Sunday last week and Holly, getting to see them and hug them after working together for the past, Amy and I have been working together for a year now, over a year, and getting to finally meet her and hug her, it's like a family reunion. Finally getting to meet Katie and give her a hug. I mean, I never knew that's what the secret blessing was. And I want all of you to understand that all this business comes down to is a decision to not give up. That's really the secret, if there is one. It's a decision to not give up. And you might want to sometimes. You might question yourself. You might doubt yourself. You may have a spouse or a parent or a sibling or a best friend. I do. I've lost friends over this. My sister is not fond of anything I have to do with fitness or health. She despises all of it. It's caused a rift in our relationship for now. I still believe that things will change, but it will cost you something, and it might make you think about giving up. But I'm here to tell you that it's worth the fight. I'm just enough ahead of you that I can look back and I can see the different places in the journey where you guys are. And that's why I tell you all the time, you've got to keep going. Don't give up. You can't stop. Don't slow down your own momentum. Don't take breaks. Keep pushing on. And the thing is, if you're just hitting Success Club 5 every month, it's doable. An hour a day, Success Club 5 will get you where you want to be. If you want to go faster, hit Success Club 10 and spend 2 hours a day. Okay? That's how you get where you want to go. I don't want to keep you guys any longer. We're right at an hour, and I don't like to keep you longer than that, but I will stay on for a few more minutes. If you guys need to get off the call, go ahead. I'm going to keep recording. If you have questions, put them in the chat box, and I will be happy to answer. I'm going to look over, see if there's any questions in the beginning. I love what you guys are talking about in the chat. All right, yeah, put some questions in the chat box if you have questions for me about income. Volume is something that you kind of, if you want to know more about Team Cycle Bonus and Team Volume, I would suggest going to YouTube and looking up Brigida Linford on YouTube and finding her webinar that she did on how to create a 6-figure income. I think it's called Building a Foundation for a 6-Figure Income, and she really explains how Team Cycle Bonus works and like strategy on how to set yourself up to maximize your Team Cycle Bonus. That really, really helps. Oh, my ebook. Yeah, you guys can have access to my ebook. A lot of you do. It's in my challenge group, and if you're in my Live More Life challenge group, it's in the files section. And if you're in my team, I'll just post it in the team page so you guys can access it. You guys can have that. Nobody pays me for that. I just give it away. Okay, Katie's asking, do you allow people who have bought challenge packs after the start date of your challenge group into your current group, or do you make them wait until the next one? It depends on where it falls in the month, but normally I go ahead and add people in as they order. And I just keep one big group going for people that buy challenge packs. And I just keep adding them to that one group. I do have a separate group I use for my free challenges. I don't want anybody to have access to my super cool group with all my awesome resources in the files section until they've committed and invested and bought a challenge pack. Yeah, I usually add them in anytime during the month and welcome them and direct them to the, how to get started and what to do. That's a good question. I am firm on deadlines though. I usually will promote my challenge group twice a month, once at the very end of the month and once during the second or third week And I give them a start date and a deadline to order. But I'm still just adding everybody to that one big group. Does that make sense? Okay. Angela asks, where can we find the team calendar? If you go into Team Fresh and Fit, the family, and you go to the search bar for that page and you type in team calendar, you'll find everything that you need. It's also in the photos section. Okay, what cool resources do you upload to your ongoing fitness group? In my Live More Life group, that's my ongoing paid challenge group, I have a section, I think I called the file Start Here or Free Resources or something like that. And in that file, I have links to Google Docs. And those Google Docs are a meal plan that I call Eat Like a Fit Girl. And it's just basically 5 days worth of clean eating recipes and directions. It's very, very simplified. So it's super, super easy for a beginner. So I have my Eat Like a Fit Girl meal plan, my Eat Like a Fit Girl shopping list. I have my ebook. The link to that is through Google Doc to my ebook. And then I think I have a list of free Beachbody workouts that are on YouTube that they can start doing right away before their challenge pack comes in. And I did that before the Beachbody On Demand feature came out. So I also tell them now they can either do those free ones from YouTube or they can go to Beachbody On Demand and start, using that until their challenge pack comes in. I think that's everything that's in there. But when I'm inviting and promoting my challenge group and I have people ready to commit and they just want to know the details of their challenge pack, I list all of my free resources that I bring to the table along with what all comes in their challenge pack, so that they have a long, long list of a whole bunch of cool stuff that they get when they work with me. If you want to be added to my Live More Life group, you just need to go to Facebook and type in the Facebook search bar, Live More Life, and it should come up. You should be able to request to be added. I don't mind if coaches from my team way deep in my downline are in there, but I'd rather you not add people to my group unless you're my personally sponsored coach and you're new and you've asked permission to add people to my group, because I can't be responsible if there's someone in there that I don't know and they don't belong to one of my personally sponsored coaches. I'll take care of them like they're my customer, and they may end up ordering something from me if you're not in there taking care of them. So it's for your benefit that you don't add your people to that group. Okay. Any other questions? I know this was a lot of information tonight. For newer coaches, this is not normally what we do on these calls. I try to balance out teaching and training with, motivation and mindset, and kind of give a dash of everything in there. This one was pretty tedious with details and numbers, so don't let that scare you. And yet on the other side, I think it's incredibly valuable to do this, because otherwise, if you don't know how to make money and earn income with this business, what are you doing here? So thanks for being on. I'm going to go ahead and end the recording. If you guys have any other additional questions, go to YouTube, go to Google, see if you can find it yourself, because if you find it, you own it. If you ask somebody in our team page, it kind of goes in one ear and out the other, because you didn't have to work very hard to go get the information. If you'll go look it up, you will never forget it, and then you'll be able to teach it to your coaches a little bit better. You guys have an awesome night. I can't wait to see all your incomes go through the roof this year as you work your business. Bye, guys.